welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren, from Lauren and the Books. I hope you're all very well. I've got disco hair. This is I'm doing Outfits October at the moment, where I dress differently every day in a different prompt, and today's prompt's disco. So I've got this Disco Rules t-shirt on, and I thought, what's more disco than high ponytails? This one seems much shorter than that one, doesn't it? I've obviously put it a bit too high. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about Cosy Reading Night. So, as there was no summer Cosy Reading Night, I promised you all 2 autumn Cosy Reading Nights. We've already had one. That was lovely. That was in September. And the second one is going to be going ahead on Monday, the 25th of October, between the hours of 7 PM till 10 PM BST. School night Cosy Reading Night, which I'm quite looking forward to. It's quite nice to sort of be at work and think, oh, what's going to be happening tonight? Oh, I'm going home to do some lovely cosy reading. Now, this whole Cosy Reading Night will be going ahead live on YouTube. This here YouTube that you're watching now. So, there will be a live show on Monday night from probably just past 7 o'clock. So David and I like to get our dinner ready and everything, because we're going to be eating and stuff like that on camera, so maybe we'll eat before. But yeah, so it's going to be, the whole 3 hours are going to be live on YouTube, which is lovely because it means you can sort of read along with us. We have a little stop, have a little chat, talk about what we're reading, and yeah, it's really fun. We've done it a few times live on YouTube, particularly throughout the lockdowns when we were doing like different Cosy Reading Night events, I guess you'd call them. So it would be nice to get back to doing a live one again. So yeah, do join us on Monday at 7 PM BST here on YouTube. There won't be any sort of like activity going on Instagram or Twitter, because the whole thing's going to be live. So this is sort of like just to let you know it's happening. But I thought we'd have a little chat about what I'm going to be reading and what we're going to be eating and things like that. First of all, eating. We've got Gousto coming. So, and I'm absolutely running out of space in my fridge because I've got a food delivery service, Gousto. I'm sure you guys have used it before, heard of it before, or seen me talk about it before. We have that come once a week. We hadn't had it come for a long time, and now we've got it coming back. So that's 4 dinners, so that takes up a lot of shelf. And then I've recently signed up to something called Kent Veg Box, which does local veg to within 50 miles of Kent, where I live. And they deliver that on a Thursday, and everything is always massive. I had Cavolo Nero today, massive, a cauliflower as big as my head, and my fridge is just overflowing with food. That's just a little, that's nothing to do with Cosy Reading Night, that was me just telling you, but I'll be having, rather than get extra stuff in, because when Cosy Reading Night happens, I quite like picky bits and things like that, like, that you can read and eat with, but we've just got no fridge space at the moment. So we're going to be having one of our Gousto meals, and we're going to be having creamy sun-dried tomato meat-free chicken pasta. The meat-free chicken pasta, the meat-free chicken that they send is, I think it's called like Vivera or something. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. So that'll be lovely. And I think pasta probably is quite a good thing, isn't it, to eat when you're reading? Because at least it's not sort of like, oh, I want a little bit of that and a little bit of that. It's just a big scoop of pasta deliciousness. So yeah, that will be being eaten. And then in terms of the reading, David and I will both be here, so we'll be sat upon this sofa, me and David. In terms of the reading, I've got so many books on the go at the moment. I think I've got something like 11 books on the go. I'm just about to finish an audiobook, which will bring me down to 10, but we're still on double figures. So I didn't really want to start any new books because I'm filming this on Thursday. Cosy Reading Night's on Monday. There's no way I'm going to finish like all of these books in between then and there. Now, I probably will get some of them finished. So I'm going to read one of them that I've already got on the go. Both of these are library books. So I've got my library books that I need to get back next week as well. So that's another reason I'm reading library books. One that I've already started, and that's Black Joy, which is edited by Charlie Brinkhurst-Cuff and Timmy Sotir. And these are essays about Black Joy. And I've read 3 of them. I'm really, really enjoying them. They've been about, and also something else I really like about this is that, you know, like when you get an essay collection or a short story collection and they have the authors at the back about the contributors, so each bit, so I always, the way these sort of things work for me, if I'm reading an essay collection or a short story collection, anthology, sorry, I'll read it and then I'll go to the back and look about that person. So I'm sort of like reading about the contributors as I go. Well, this has got a song that so it's got the passage about the writers, but at the end it's got their Black Joy song. So I'm slowly creating a playlist as I'm reading these essays. So I've got 3 songs on it at the moment of these authors and their favourite Black Joy song, which is lovely. So yeah, that's very enjoyable. The first essay was all about Prince and what it was like to sort of discover Prince and to see him as like this sort of queer black icon. And yeah, that was really, really lovely. And yeah, it's just, I've been really, really enjoying it. So I will continue to read that because I imagine that won't be finished by the time Monday comes around. And then, I know I said I'm not going to start any new books, but I have got this book from the library which I really need to take back. I've renewed it 4 times now and I can't renew it anymore. And that's the 4th volume of Heartstopper by Alice Oseman, which is a graphic novel about Nick and Charlie, a couple who you start when they get together. They're at school and it's set in the UK, which is really nice because I feel like a lot of these sort of like YA romance or queer romance books are set in the US, so I really like that as well. And then you've just been sort of like throughout their relationship, which is lovely. The 3rd volume was set when they went on a trip to Paris, and this is the 4th one, so I'm very much looking forward to it. And I've read these before in one sort of sitting that takes an hour, so I imagine I will finish this on the evening. So yeah, so 2 library books for me to be read on Monday night. Are you guys going to be joining in? What do you think you might be reading? What do you think you might be eating? I don't actually know what David is going to be reading himself, so that'll be a surprise for the evening. But yeah, just to reiterate, it will be held on Monday, the 25th of October, at 7 PM till 10 PM BST, and it's all going to be live here on YouTube. So come along on Monday. It'll be lovely to see you, lovely to have you, and yeah, see you then.